Hey everybody, welcome back into the channel. Old Prog head Tom here with another reaction, and getting back into some Haken again. I just did another Haken reaction just a couple days ago, a couple reactions ago, but I am going to see them here live in Atlanta, Georgia next Wednesday, this March of 2024. And I have done a little research on the tour and checked out their set list, and they are basically touring in support of their 2023 album, Fauna. So I heard that they're doing really long, like 2.5, 3 hour shows, and the entire first set is the entire album Fauna. So I'm going to try to knock out the whole album Fauna. I've done a few of those songs already, including my most recent reaction, but I'm going to try to knock out the entire album before I go see them next Wednesday. So, so stick around for that. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Please like the video. Only a small percentage of you hit that like button, I've noticed, so I want to get that percentage up. Please hit that like button. Helps the channel out a lot. And, of course, subscribe and comment down below all the things that I need to check out. So cheers. Also, I've been doing a lot of daytime reactions, so I haven't had my bourbon, but it's nighttime on this one, so cheers. And in the glass, I got some Redwood Empire. It is a bourbon, and this particular version is called Pipe Dream, is what they call it. And so Redwood Empire is a California distillery. They're winemakers that got into bourbon distilling too. So Redwood Empire is decent stuff. It's 90 proof, so it's not going to blow your socks off. It's good for weekday sipping. But pretty decent stuff. I got to try some other versions they have that are supposed to be good too. So I'll check some of those out. So also stay tuned for my Patreon launch. I've got my Patreon channel created. I haven't put anything up yet, but I'm going to launch that, give people the opportunity to join Patreon, and that way we can do some things that we can't do on YouTube. There's a lot of bands that don't monetize, and I love to be able to, at least get a little bit of reward for my efforts. So if I'm spending the time to do it, and if you guys enjoy it, so some of those things we can put on Patreon, plus other live streams and so forth that we can't do here. So keep an eye out for that announcement. But again, thank you everybody for stopping by. And all right, so we're going to get into track number 1 off that album Fauna, again from last year, and that is called Taurus. It's a short one, just under 5 minutes. But all right, so Haken, Taurus, let's jump right into it, see what we think. Ooh, cool effects. It's on the harder side, at least to start.
A generation lost, a path of self-destruction. The Taurus runs amok, trading greener pastures for silver-tinted suns. This wreck bestowed upon us will only strengthen us. Don't look back, a new life's waiting. All not saved will be lost.
Interesting how back in the mix those vocals were.
So
Ooh.
On the journey with no distance to a place that we never left, and the suffering is how we overcome. And we question everything we know in searching forever long. Our ambition is how we learn to fail. Don't look back at these lives we've had. Oh, not take as Don't slow down on this life
Interesting way to end it right there. All right. That was different for Haken. They're just typically so kind of quirky sometimes, and proggy with so many different changes and melodic sections and non-melodic sections and different instrumentation throughout different sections and a lot of vocals and harmonies and different voices and things. And that one really didn't have a lot of that at all. That was kind of a straight rock song almost. I kind of like that. That kind of staccato guitar and bass, everything was kind of together. That da 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 kind of playing there with no real sustained chords or anything. It was interesting, and again, all in kind of into the minor keys and kind of tension building and I also found it interesting, like I mentioned during the song, how far back in the mix the vocals were. They didn't stand out very much. Interesting choice of why they decided to do that with this particular song. But anyway, so cool one. It's different because that's going to be the first song for that I'm going to hear at the concert, because I said they're going to do the whole album, so they're going to open with that song. So that's going to be interesting to check out. Anybody who's new, you'd hear that first one and think, oh boy, I came to a heavy rock show, but that's not necessarily the case, of course, with Haken. But they're always good, and I've enjoyed all the stuff that I've done from them so far. So I'm going to say, obviously, suggest other things, but my next few reactions are all going to be that album and some of the things I'm going to hear in the concert in that set list. So, but do please like the video and subscribe, please. Comment down below other bands or other songs. But thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate it very much. Always appreciate everybody hanging out with me on this journey to check out all this cool modern prog music. So, big shout out, as always, to active military veterans and first responders. Thank you for everything that you do. We appreciate your service. And we wrap it up, as always, saying the only rule that you need is the golden rule. Peace, everybody. We'll see you next time.